Alright guys, welcome to another Honeybee set. This is actually a ranked set, as you guys can see from the beginning. Honeybee randomly running into Venom now. And you can see those win odds. 80% chance that Honeybee's gonna win this first of three. And for those of you who don't know or might not play ranked matches in Injustice 2. In Injustice 2, ranked sets are first to three, and each time you lose, you have the option to change your character. So it's a great addition to the game in the last update, or the update that changed the rank system. Gives high-level players an amazing amount of time to really just adapt and learn what your opponent's doing, learn what they're trying to abuse, and kind of gives you, that moment to just collect yourself and figure out what's going on. It even gives you an option to just kind of play your secondary character or character you're working on for the first two matches and then switch over to your main, which is what a lot of people do. Alright, but right now this is Honeybee, again, not playing the Flash. Instead, sticking it out with Supergirl, and look at that amazing switch over from Venom, but it doesn't matter because Honeybee's answering back with a teleport there. Now, Venom did switch over to the other side to try to gain some corner pressure. However, Supergirl does have an option to get out of the corner. It's not an invincible option, especially not on Wake Up, but it is an option nonetheless. Alright, Honeybee blocking that very safe on block. Wake Up attack by Wonder Woman for 1 bar. You can really get out of a lot of different situations, and it's a very tough Wake Up to kind of bait out, because even when you do bait it out, the only way to be able to punish Wonder Woman for it is to not be blocking that second, the meter burn version, or the meter burn part of that move, and it's just kind of a good get off me move. And Venom not too far behind, pretty much tying up this first game. Honeybee is just starting to chuck interactables. Interactables, one of the most unique things and unique aspects of this game. It definitely makes it stand out way more than a lot of other fighting games. Alright, Wonder Woman activates her trait, and you can see whenever she does activate her trait, it gives her a buff. And now that buff, so you can kind of figure out what it is, it's one of many different buffs, and depending on what part on her is lit up and what color it is, will signify and tell you what kind of buff it is. And the Wonder Woman player, when they activate it, they have no idea what buff they're gonna get. They're just kind of rolling the dice and going for it. And a great meter burn roll there. Uses 2 bars, gets under. I'm sorry, uses that 1 bar, gets closer, and just gets under. Supergirl just was not able to really capitalize a full punish. Not sure if she was afraid of the clash and just wasn't sure, like, should I go with this combo, and it looked like it was a stand 2 instead of maybe a down 2. Just one of those weird little split-second decision hiccups that does happen a lot in fighting games and anything competitively. Like, split-second decision making is huge, and sometimes your fingers get caught like right at the fence of what your mind, the 2 options that your mind wants to do. So like somewhere in his head he was probably like down 2, or he was like, wait, no, let me try to punish his landing frames with standing 2, and it just kind of got jumbled up there somewhere. Hit the stand 2 a little too early. And a great backdash here by Honeybee, trying to set the position back into the neutral, try to staying away from Wonder Woman. Now Wonder Woman has a lot of options, not quite at full range, but like almost full screen, like somewhere between mid-screen and full screen. She can really bully you with shield throws, and to make it where if you want to hurt Wonder Woman for her throwing her shield in the air, you gotta make like a super hard read. And that read, if it's detected by the Wonder Woman player, they can really hurt you for it. So Venom sitting on a pretty good spot right here. He's got Supergirl in the corner, and Honeybee, as soon as he sees that opening, he says, no, I have to forward dash. I have to get as far away from this corner as possible to kind of establish the neutral again. Establish more of a, I'm not stuck in the corner and I'm not forced to block all these shield throws. Wonder Woman's a very passive, slow-paced character. She's got to sit on life leads and just chip away every little bit, and it's all about patience. She has a great down 2 that acts as amazing anti-air. and she's got a lot of options. But right there, Venom getting a little crazy and decides to use 3 bars in a matter of like 4 seconds. Uses the 4th one, gets that unclashable damage there, but doesn't block the overhead cross-up. Not sure if it's the online lag or you know, Venom just got caught up there, and that was a terrible decision. He probably should have let Honeybee just drop out of the combo and go for some kind of Oki mix-up, you know, possibly baiting out her waking uppercut attack, or possibly just, you know, bullying her on her wake-up, making her block more, making her, you know, chip out. But it doesn't matter. Venom does seal the deal. Luckily, does get out of that, the danger that is the Honeybee comeback factor. And Venom ties it up 1-1, and this is a ranked online set. So this is a race to 3. And, you know, from what I see right here, Venom is a very, very good Wonder Woman player. You know, knows exactly when to kind of go in, knows exactly when to keep his composure. You know, you can play methodically all you want, but as soon as you can label yourself as a very methodical player, that's that's the sooner that a great player or a great opponent can have a perfect down to the T read on you. You know, a methodical player is someone who doesn't ever want to move when they're at negative frames. A methodical player is someone who doesn't like taking risks. And, you know, sometimes you have to go for those risks. Sometimes you have to do the unsafe wake-ups, you know, just so you have like a wild factor, something that your opponent just doesn't see coming. Also, I just saw this now. Can we talk about how Honeybee has a 32 set win streak online? That is ridiculous. No wonder those win odds were 80% against someone who also has a very good and very impressive win streak at 9. And like I can see, Venom is a great Wonder Woman player. Again, just very passive and, you know, knows exactly when to press those buttons. Oh, the shield throw barely whiffs out there, but Honeybee not able to get a full punish. And I love the use of the meter there, just to kind of, you know, he saw that he was getting closer to the corner. He saw that he wanted to get away, and it's a safe attack as long as your opponent is blocking that second attack right there. And Honeybee was not ready for it. I'm not sure if he was anticipating the meter burn version of it, but at that range, I believe that was unsafe. Honeybee going for some kind of cross-up. Supergirl doesn't really have the best cross-ups when it comes to any other button, or I guess she doesn't have a great cross-up when she's not just doing a straightforward dash on your air dash on your wake-up. And again, right there, Venom recognizing that Honeybee was in the shield bash or the shield charge distance, or in that space, and he realized that even if Honeybee was blocking, there's no way that he can take this chip damage. Oh, big punish here by Honeybee. Uses the meter to get the back 3 combo. What's the mix-up going to be? Tries to bring him a little bit closer to the corner and just charges out of there. Charges right back at Honeybee. A huge whiff, but no whiff punish there by Honeybee. Again, this is like that secondary character, you know, mix-up. Or, you know, when you mix when you mix yourself up and you just don't know what button, what's my punish, and, you know, is my button going to reach that far? No down 2s by Honeybee, just kind of really respecting Venom's jump in there. And Supergirl's got an amazing down 2. Very tough to punish, and has an amazing hitbox. Alright, trying to get something going. The shield bash hits him out of the air. Now Venom, he knows he's only a few connected shield throws away from taking this lead in this set. Doesn't go for it. Very smart stuff. Just doesn't continue the combo. Just trying to avoid the clash situation altogether, because Honeybee's got 4 bars. And when you have 4 bars to your opponent's 1 or 0 bar, you can really, you can clash and end a combo right there. And 2, you have all the options that you need for different situations on, you know, how much health should I get back? Should I spend 1 bar to get 15, 2 bars to get 25, or should I spend 3 bars to get 30? And that's one of the moves that you never really see it connect, and you never really see hit, is that the breath tornado there by Supergirl. And Honeybee able to make unclashable work from it. Now this is down to the wire. This is literally 1 connection, 1 combo, but both these players do have clash, so a combo probably won't be the best idea. Just as I said it, he tries to go for it. Honeybee realizing that this is the end of the rope, this is the end of the line, I need to clash right now. Right back at you.
worst part's coming up.
The worst part is coming up. Is this going to be a win for Honeybee, or is this going to be a win for Venom? Going up 2-1 in the set. Venom just chucks it. You know, I guess because Honeybee didn't really have lasers right after the walking laser charge, he wasn't ready for it. And, you know, pretty much when Wonder Woman is in shield charge range, which is almost full screen, or even shield throw range, she can really, really chip you out. And Honeybee just did not want to take anything. And look at the dedication to Supergirl that Honeybee is giving. He is risking his 32 set win streak here by going for the final character as Supergirl, because Honeybee is down 2-1. But he's very confident. He's like, you know what? I can do this. I don't need to go to my Flash main. Let me just work things out with my secondary, and I guess Honeybee is really serious about Supergirl. Look at the combo there for the little meter. Now, whenever you see Supergirl freeze somebody and go for that uppercut, that's because they're trying to build a little bit more meter. I explained that before, but I guess I'll just explain it again because it is fun. The meter burn back three, a great universal option to really get a combo going, and a great thing to kind of always throw in the neutral. Very hard to punish unless you see it coming a mile away. You can whiff punish it, you can parry it, but it is just a great tool because in most cases, now not every character, there's a few characters where this isn't the case, but in most cases, meter burn forward threes and meter burn back threes do have a frame advantage on block. And so, you know, you can kind of, it's a combo starter. If it hits, and you get a nice combo. Or if they block it, you know, you're plus, and you can really control the pace and really have a great stack of, you have great options that just kind of stack up against your opponent's options. And, you know, that's really what frame data and frame advantage is all about.
Quit holding back, Kara. Whatever you say.
All right, and Venom using 2 bars to get 25% back. I mean, in this case, he's like, you know what? I can build meter over and over again. For the most part, he is setting the pace. But that 1 bar, as long as Wonder Woman's in zoning mode, that 1 bar really isn't going to do too much for her. And Honeybee just kind of putting a stop to all of Venom's advancements there. Meeting him with lasers at every opportunity that he can. Jumping laser, man, this little pixel, so hard, but Honeybee just says, you know what, I'm gonna go for it, because even if it doesn't work, all he's gonna do is take away 1% of my life. Honeybee checking him there, not sure why he didn't continue the combo. Looking for something there, the meter burn back three. Fortunately for Honeybee, he was able to recover in time. He recognized that the back three went through, and he said, you know what, I'm not gonna press anything else, I'm gonna try my hardest to block. And Venom gets the throw. Can he make this comeback? No, was not anticipating Honeybee to go with that wake up teleport. Wake up teleport, it is a wake up option, but it is not invincible on wake up. So if somebody's pressing buttons all over your body as you decide to be Supergirl and wake up with wake up teleport, you're probably going to hit. It looked like right there in that situation, Venom just wasn't close enough, or he just wasn't anticipating it. You know, those are things that you really got to do in the lab. Like how, if you do have a low overhead mix-up, you have to kind of figure out the timing. Like how do I mix up Supergirl to cover both the options of her getting up and blocking and her deciding to wake up with that wake up teleport, because the wake up teleport is very not invincible, or not fully invincible on wake up. I want to say it's like there's probably almost no invincibility frames on that wake up. Honeybee looking for the down 2, and you know, the trajectory of Wonder Woman's jump when she just kind of stops it mid-air with that shield throw really kind of messes with your head, and right there Honeybee was looking for a down 2. He said she's coming in, here comes the down 2, and then she just stops mid-air as she just throws the shield down at Honeybee, just mixing them up. Oh no, the meter burn forward 3 into the back 3. This looks really grim for Honeybee. If a comeback is going to happen, it's got to happen right now. Honeybee spinning him around in Mix-Up City, drops into the combo, not sure if he was trying to bait a wake up or not, and good blocks there by Venom, recognizing that she stopped for the flight and blocked the second overhead. Oh, trying to get a little whiff punish there, or some kind of mix-up, just a little too slow to catch Honeybee. Chucking the lasers. I don't see this ending well for Honeybee. Look at the life deficit here, so much for Honeybee to make up. But here we go. One combo at a time. It can be done. Goes for the back three. Very smart stuff and great presence of stage knowledge there. Recognizing that he was in front of the background bounce and, you know, using it to extend a little bit of his combo, a little bit damage. You know, every little bit's going to count, especially when you're trying to make a comeback here. And meter's very, very important in Injustice 2. Tries to go for the freeze breath and caught him pressing a button there. Forced to clash. Wonder Woman does have all these options though. She's got 3 bars to Kara's 0 bar. Decides to use 1. Now that 1 is literally, if you analyze how much you get back bar for bar, that 1 bar is going to get you the most. You know, so right here Venom just decided I'm going to get 15% back because I would rather use these other bars for offensive and defensive mechanisms. Or I'm sorry, offensive or defensive mechanics. You know, you can use stuff like push block, meter burn roll. Oh, Honeybee did not have the meter to confirm there. Is he going to make this comeback? He crosses him up with the overhead. Goes for the background bounce. Again, connects the back 3. Honeybee. Oh, look at the damage. Not quite enough yet, but Venom is not. He doesn't want to stay back. He needs to go in. He needs to make something happen, and Honeybee connects to the down 2. I don't understand how he kept his composure for that entire set. Just so strongly willed there. Honeybee continues his reign as this streak just goes higher and higher. And again, guys, this is a little bit of commentary brought to you by Darth Arma, adding a little bit of flavor to Honeybee's channel. Be sure to subscribe to Honeybee's YouTube. And if you guys want to follow me on Twitter, please do so. You guys can follow me at Darth Arma on Twitter. Thanks for listening, guys.
What's up, YouTube? My name's Honeybee, and thank you so much for checking out the latest video. If you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, you can do so by clicking the link in the Christmas tree, or if you want to do some 1v1 sets with myself and support me through Patreon, there is a link for that in the Injustice poster. There are extra videos for you to enjoy right here. Thank you so much. See you next time.